Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Bliss. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I'm also a certified life coach and a certified herbalist and natural medicine coach. Let's jump right into this. This is the month ahead for all the air signs. So that is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with a divine message. This is my divine messages jar. It has messages in there from fortune cookies, tea bags. Some are handwritten, some are quotes. I'm going to have a bay leaf in here for good luck and prosperity. So let's just reach down and see what we get, okay? The message says, what belongs to you shall come to you. Straight up, okay? What belongs to you shall come to you. So air signs already, I can see source is saying that you should be patient in this month ahead, okay? When I say source, by the way, we don't focus on any one particular religion or practice here. Source is whatever it means to you. That could be God, your spirit team, um, if you Muslim, if you Hindu, whatever source means to you, the universe, whoever, okay? But source is saying if it's for you, it's going to come to you. Don't worry, okay? It's going to come to you. And let's get the angel number. So we have 4311. 4311. So go to Bing, go to Google, go to Pinterest, put in 4311 angel number meaning, and there is your message, your divine message for the month ahead. Okay, shout out to Jaleesa from Jaleesa Messages. I got that from her. I think that is dope. I do it every day. Okay. Oh, somebody might be feeling like their root chakra is out of balance. Okay, that's just like feeling stable, feeling secure. Okay, because it was all the way over there and upside down. So that's going to resonate with somebody. Let's start off with a message from the creator regarding the month ahead. So overrate your intuition. You may have been feeling like lately you're not as intuitive as you thought. Okay, you may have been just like downplaying it. Like, you know that you have magical powers, you air signs out there, okay? You know, just being an air sign, you're intellectual and all of that. You know that you're celestial, that you are a divine being having a human experience. But lately, you may have just been like trying to downplay it. Maybe you think people gonna feel like you weird. I don't know, but source is saying in a month ahead, no, you need to start really talking about your intuition and being proud of it. Okay? Blabber about it. Who cares? It says move beyond intention to belief. Ooh, number 5. Number 5 correlates to change in numerology. Move beyond intention to belief. Okay? That is very powerful. Look all that red. That's about passion. So a lot of y'all may have just been like, you may be setting your intentions and you try again because of your insecurities with your intuition, like, I don't even know if I'm really into this, if this is really working and all of this stuff. You may have been setting intentions that don't really have any power behind it because you're not really believing in where you at. You know what I mean? And source is saying move past that. Really, really respect the fact that you are an intuitive being. You really are. And move past just setting intentions to really believing that whatever you're manifesting is already coming. It's already on its way to you. It's yours. Like, if you hit the lottery and you look at the ticket, you verify the numbers, and the lottery people and already say, yeah, you can come pick up your money in the next 48 hours, you're going to be like, okay, I'm set. I'm good. You're not going to worry about anything else for the next 48 hours until you go get your money. You need to have that same kind of confidence in whatever else you're setting, whatever other intentions you're setting. It's coming to you. You want that new job, that new relationship, move past and the intention of it and just believe that it's already yours, okay? Feed your artist. This is a collective message because I've gotten this message a lot recently. A lot of us are creative, especially you air signs, okay? You have the creative ability to communicate. So maybe you're a rapper, a poet, some kind of artist, a singer, okay, a writer, an author, an influencer, whatever. But source is saying feed your artist, okay? If you write poetry again. If you sing, start singing again, okay? Really get into it. Source is saying feed it, okay? Be creative again, all you air signs out there. So let's see, let's get into the reading for the month ahead. This is not a linear reading, so whenever you see this, the month ahead applies. It doesn't matter when I post it, okay? Um, but let's see. Mentally for the air signs, judgment, Cerberus. Ooh, we got Gemini energy here, which makes sense, air sign, right? Judgment. So you may have just been judging. I'm getting here that it's a little bit of both, okay? For some of you, you've been feeling like someone has been judging you unfairly recently, okay? Or judging you too harshly. But for a lot of you, I'm getting that this is you judging yourself a little too harshly about how you've been spending the last couple of months. Maybe you've been feeling a little lazy. Maybe you've been neglecting your artistry and you're feeling bad about it. But judgment isn't really helping, okay? That's what Source is saying. And going forward, Ace of Wands reverse. This was the Ace of Wands reverse. Wands energy is that fire energy. Again, fire energy is about action and passion. And because it was reversed, one, aces and one in numerology is about beginning. So in the month ahead, I could see that you've been, because you've been judging yourself about how you've been spending the last month, in the month ahead, you're really doubting yourself when it comes to this new beginning. And I'm not sure why, because as an air sign, you know that you have all the creative ability. Okay? You're very intuitive. You know that you're supported, but you're judging yourself harshly, or maybe someone else's judgment of you has kind of made you feel a little insecure, made you feel like, I'm not sure if I even want to take this route. I don't know if I can do it. Let's get some clarity on why you're feeling like that. Maybe you started something and haven't finished it, and you're just feeling like you're a procrastinator and you're judging yourself a little too harshly. Okay, we got 555, more 5 energy like we had here. 555 is about change. Something new is coming. Make room for new stuff. So in the month ahead, I can see that you need to declutter physically, emotionally, mentally. Get rid of what no longer serves you, okay? Get rid of whatever judgment, self-judgment, or whether somebody else imposed some harsh criticism on you. Let go of it. Let it go. It no longer serves you. I'm not saying that criticism, maybe that criticism wasn't constructive, but the way it impacted you wasn't, okay? It caused some insecurity, and you need to let that aspect of it go. Maybe some of what they said has some truth to it, but it's going to cause you to change. And you might need to actually literally declutter, okay? It is spring right now when I'm filming this, so spring cleaning is prevalent right now. Go through your closet. If you haven't worn it in the last year, trash it or donate it. Get rid of it, okay? Go through your drawers. You shouldn't have a junk drawer, okay? Physically declutter, okay? That's crazy. And this was about mental, but you need to do a mental decluttering too. You can do so by doing a brain dump. And I have some brain dump prompts on my group page on Facebook. I'll put the link in the description box. But you can also look it up on Pinterest. You need to do a brain dump and just get rid of anything that's been in your head. Okay? What's something, like a quick one, real quick, for my air signs out there? 3 things you must get done in the next month ahead. Write that down. What's 3 things you must get done in the next month ahead? Okay, that's one way to brain dump. Really get these ideas out, okay? physically, the month ahead for the air signs, longevity in reverse, 39, okay? 39 goes into 12, which breaks down to 3 in numerology. That's all about the Trinity being in perfect alignment. Mind, body, and soul. Mom, dad, child. Father, Son, Holy Spirit is about perfect alignment, okay? But it was in reverse. Longevity, and this is the chrysanthemum flower, okay? So physically, maybe you just been feeling like you're not as healthy as you could be. Yeah, you're really judging yourself harshly. You're really judging yourself harshly, air signs. You need to stop, okay? Everybody gets a little um, lazy in the winter and hibernates. That's the point of it, okay? So don't judge yourself based on how you spent the winter, okay? Just declutter now. Get rid of all that stuff. All them pounds you put on, it's okay. You're going to get rid of it in the next month ahead, okay? Focus on your health. Desire. Lettuce, number 3. Look, we were just talking about 3. Okay, so it comes around full circle. We got some Cancerian energy. You could have Cancer in your placements, or maybe that there's a Cancer that's going to impact you next month in a positive way. Okay, they're going to help you realize your desires when it comes to how you are physically. Okay, you really need to think about that. What do you want to look like? What do you want to feel like? Okay, let that be the primary focus, because a lot of times people going to the gym, if your motivation to go to the gym is, oh, you want to have, a curvier body or bigger muscles, that's something, it's not important enough. But if you focus on what you want to feel like, I want to be able to run and chase my future children, or I want to be able to know that I'm fit in case I got to get up out of here, you know what I mean, like that kind of thing, then that's going to really help you. But focus on what you want physically in the next month. I can see that you will be focused on what you want physically in the next month, okay? Let's see what's going on financially for all the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra in the month ahead. What's going on for my air signs financially? We got a lot of cards I want to be seen. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This is a very favorable card. So I feel like lately things have been going well for you financially, and that is good. That is really good. Pentacles is also that earth energy. Okay, so you've been feeling stable financially. You've been feeling like everything is straight, and that's good. Okay. So let's see what the month ahead is like. Oh, like 90 cards jumped out. And we can't take all of these. I haven't, you know what, when I meditated on you all's reading for the air signs, it was a lot of messages coming through. There's a lot that Spirit wants to say to you. Okay, so I would suggest, like, really, whatever your spiritual practice is, if you pray, if you do yoga, if you meditate, if you just walk, if you hug a tree, I don't care what it is, do more of it, because Spirit is really trying to get some messages to you, and you'll find your messages in whatever your artistry is. Okay, so if you're a poet, when you go to write that poem, you're going to get some downloads from Spirit, and they've been trying to reach you. Pay attention to numerology too. If you see 555 on the clock a lot, or any particular number, okay, look up that 4311, because Spirit has really been trying to communicate with you. Okay, that's a separate little message, but it's the truth. Okay, and in the month ahead, you got the moon. This is a great card, okay? The thing is, though, the moon rules the emotions. It rules your intuition. Okay, so in the month ahead, I can see you really just trusting your intuition when it comes to making business decisions. You may be thinking about, making some investments. Be careful if you do. If you notice there is some kind of darkness here that is stalking them while they're focused on their intuition, while they're focused on their emotions of it, there is, and they're having fun, they're wearing masks and partying, they're naked and just exposing themselves, but there is something here kind of lurking. So I would say just make sure, you dot all your I's, cross all your T's. Don't skip, You know what I mean? Like, don't skip the process. Don't cut any corners. Have a lawyer review any contracts, okay, in a month ahead. Because you want to protect your wealth and your finances that you already have built and that you are building, okay? Um, so let's see what's going on for the air signs emotionally in a month ahead. Let's see what's going on emotionally in a month ahead, please and thank you. We have the Eight of Crystals reverse. Eight of Crystals reverse. Let's get some clarification. Eight is about new beginnings. So you may have been feeling a little unstable emotionally lately. But let's see. I want to get some more info. It says try not to have too many specific expectations about the outcome of a relationship or project. The more rigid you are about your expectations, the more likely it is for you to be disappointed if things don't go exactly as you hoped for. So maybe there's some relationship that you were in or some kind of dynamic that you were hoping bloomed into a relationship. You just assumed it was. You're like, okay, yeah, we're going to end up dating, me and him or me and her or whatever. We're going to end up dating. And when it didn't blossom that way, it kind of hurt your feelings a little bit, okay? Especially if you opened yourself up to the idea of being with this person when you don't normally do that, okay? But now Source is saying open yourself up to the idea of being grateful for virtually any of the different outcomes. Be grateful that you even know this person, okay? Be grateful that you even, because this person purpose may have simply been to just tell you or teach you exactly what you don't want in your future relationship or what you do want in your future relationship. It doesn't mean it's with them, okay? Accept everything and reject nothing, since you never know whether an unexpected event may change everything for the better. So like I said, recently you've been a little disappointment in the love and romance department, okay? Maybe there's been a special someone, or maybe there is not anyone specific, but you just felt like you'd be at a certain point in your love life right now. Maybe in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever. And you're like, dang, I thought I'd be married by now. I thought I'd be this. And Source is saying, let go of those expectations, okay? And you'll attract what it is you want. Let go of those expectations. And in the month ahead, I can see in the Seven of Swords reverse that seven represents opportunity. Swords is that air energy, okay? So it's reverse. So I feel that the energy I'm getting from this is that you really need to not play the field. Normally, with your intellect and with your charming abilities, for all you air signs out there, you would be talking to multiple people, okay? And you can keep up with it too. You have the intellect to do so, you have the mind to do so. But in the next month ahead, you're really just going to be focused on one or two people, you know what I mean, or one or two aspects of what it is you want emotionally. And I know you're thinking, well, you just said don't set expectations. Exactly. When you're focusing on these people, try not to, like, so just because you're talking to one or two people doesn't mean that you have to assume that these are going to be serious relationships, okay? So I'm just friends with one or two girls. One of these is going to be my wife, or one of these is going to be my husband. No, they just might end up being a business partner or a friend. And I can see that in a month ahead, you realize that you really just want to have a few close friends. You'll rather have quality prospects on who you want to date instead of just a whole bunch of people. So quality over quantity is what you really are focusing on in the month ahead, okay? And that's great. But remember, while you're focusing on that quality, it does not mean that they're your soulmate, they're your twin flame, or the meant to be spouse for you, okay? That is coming though. That is coming. Let's see what the month ahead looks like socially. This is for friends, family, just overall. It says Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. So you may have felt like recently your friendships kind of been on pause. You haven't been spending that much time with family, with everything going on in the world. It's understandable. Okay, it was also the winter season. People tend to stay in a little bit more, just watch movies, cuddle up, don't really get to go see their friends or whatever. You may have been feeling like not that good of a friend, and that's not the case at all. Okay? In that silence and that time apart, y'all both have grown, or you and your family have grown, and it doesn't mean you've grown apart. Okay? And I can see that in the month ahead, you need to harness the divine feminine power of creation. I got this card earlier for another reading, so this is a collective message. Okay, intention. We got intention again. Hold your vision. Birth the higher consciousness. So you need to set your intentions. Try setting your intentions every morning, okay? And you can do it with something small like wake up and set your intentions for the day, okay? But then move beyond those intentions and believe that's exactly how the day is going to go. Do the same thing socially for the month ahead, okay? Hold your vision. How do you see the month ahead going with your friends? Are you going to go out on brunch? You're going to go to the movies? You're going to hang out with family? Y'all going to check out a game? And then really believe that's going to happen and do it. Do it. Like, actually do it. Try to do something creative with your family if you can too. That would be really cool. Okay, maybe go to a museum, maybe do paint and sip, you know. And family isn't always blood, whoever your family and friends are. Try to get them involved in something um, fun and something creative in a month ahead, okay? You're going to really have a lot of fun with that, okay? And how are my air signs doing spiritually in the month ahead? We got jump in. Wow, look how beautiful that card is. Jump right on in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. So spiritually, you might be inclined to make some kind of change. Maybe somebody's going to invite you on a yoga retreat, or maybe someone is going to invite you to church or something. Normally you would say no. Maybe you should just say yes, okay? Maybe you should, because normally the first card is what you've been feeling like, but I'm getting that no, source is telling you to jump right in. This is just telling you to jump right in. You've been wanting to. You've been wanting to. There's some spiritual change you've been wanting to at least research. You know, maybe you decided you want to really just read the Bible or become a Rasta or just whatever, just to see. And you're just afraid of what people would think of you. Maybe it's tarot, maybe it's witchcraft, maybe it's voodoo, whatever, you know. But source is saying jump in, say yes to change, okay. And then we got karmic relationships, orient energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So I can see that in a month ahead, you are either going to meet a karmic, or you've already met a karmic that's really going to impact you spiritually in the month ahead. So there may be someone in your life that has what seems like a completely different spiritual belief than you. Okay, and trust me, this resonates with me. But they have a completely different spiritual belief or practice than you. Source is saying in the month ahead, you're going to just appreciate that for what it is. Okay, you might even dive into it a little bit, do a little bit of research. Okay, let go of this idea that they just don't know what they're talking about or they tripping, and really honestly um, research it. Approach it with an open mind. That's what I was trying to say. Approach it with an open mind, okay? Source is telling you to approach it with an open mind and see that even if y'all don't agree at the end of the day, it doesn't need to be a conflict, okay? Polarity exists. It can't be up without down. It can't be left without right, cold and hot, okay? So it's okay if you Christian and he Muslim, or you know what I mean? She's a yogi and he's Christian, whatever. Or he, she, and she. It doesn't matter. The point is, just appreciate that someone is different than you, and that's okay. Okay, so messages for the month ahead entirely. I honor how I want to feel. I honor how I want to feel. Okay, because lately maybe you just haven't really been paying attention to how you feel about things. You've been trying to keep the peace with people, but No, source is saying you need to honor how you feel. Okay, just overall, how you feel about everything. Communicate that. You are an air sign after all. Communicate it. You have the ability. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Wow, that is a beautiful card. Look at that. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Okay? Let's get one more message. Any more messages for air signs for the month ahead? Please and thank you. Energy flows where my intention goes. Listen, this is the third time we got intention. Air signs, if you don't get nothing else from this video, set your intentions every day. It might help some of you to do it at night. I have clients, life coaching clients, who set their intentions at night. They write their intentions for the next day in a journal at night. And then they just wake up the next day and believe that that's how the day is going to go. That's a good way to do it, okay? So set your intentions, and the energy will flow where the intention goes, okay? But remember, once you set your intentions, believe that that's what it is. Any final messages for the air signs? King of Swords. Swords, more energy. More air energy. Listen, the king is simple. It's clear, okay? You're really going to own next month. You're really going to own next month if you do these things. Stop judging yourself so harshly. Get back into your creativity. Pay attention and really just dot your I's, cross your T's. You know what I mean? Focus on your health. Focus on your spirituality, okay? Any more messages? And stop being humble about your spirituality. You are magical. You are a divine being having a temporary human experience. You know that. And you can talk about pretty much anything. Stop dumbing yourself down. Okay, we got King of Cups. Be in control of your emotions. Be in control of your emotions. And you will be in the next month ahead. Look at this. Look at all this king energy. Okay, you're going to be killing it next month. That is crazy. Okay. Ooh, another card jumped out. And we got Five of Wands. Fire energy. Okay, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay, it's all about passion. So passion, change. Okay, 5 is all about change in numerology. So be passionate about these changes. Be obsessed with it. If you thinking about going to the gym, don't just go to the gym and half-ass it. No, be obsessed when you in there. Be a mad dog. Okay, have that Aries energy. Go in there and kill it. Okay, if you're getting back into poetry, writing, or whatever, don't half-ass it. Go hard. Write the best song you could write. Sing that bitch the best way you can. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but I'm saying this Five of Wands is saying go for it because it's change. This change is magical, but don't slack on it. Go hard, okay? Take that drastic change, okay? I hope this resonated with you. If it did, feel free to comment. Go ahead and comment a feather emoji to let the other air signs know that you made it to the end of your reading. I hope this resonated with you. I hope all goes well in the next month ahead. Okay, bye.